Have you ever looked at a spell and thought, man, that's really good. I really should have picked that when I leveled up last time. Well, I guess I'll just wait till the next time to level up. But if you're playing a cleric, a druid, or a paladin, you don't have to. You can take it. Welcome to Intelligence 14 Wisdom 2, and the reason that you can take that spell is because there are actually 3 different versions of spellcasting in D&D, and you've probably been only playing one. So there is the basic version where you have a number of spells that you know, and you can cast one of those spells using a spell slot. That's the basic version used by sorcerers and warlocks and bards and things like that. But there is a second type that the clerics, druids, and paladins have access to, which is much more interesting. There's also the wizard one, but I don't want to talk about that now. I'm going to talk about that in a later video. So the spellcasting version that clerics and friends use is based on preparation of spells. They choose from their spell list a number of spells equal to their level plus their spellcasting ability modifier, or in the case of Paladin, half their level and a spellcasting ability modifier, and then from those spells they cast with spell slots. However, the interesting thing is that the prepared spells, they can change. What they can do is, after they have completed a long rest, they can switch out their entire prepared spells. However, this is optional, meaning you can decide, you know what, I'm fine with the kit I have, I'll go for it, but if you want another spell, or you think you'll be useful, say you were doing combat yesterday and it looks like it'll be mystery today, grab your Zone of Truth. Now, it does require a lot of time to get this stuff prepared. It requires 1 minute per spell level of the spell that you're preparing per spell. So, for instance, 2 first level spells will take 2 minutes in total to cast. One fifth level will take 5 minutes to cast, and 2 7th level will take 14 minutes to cast. No, I don't know the sign for 14. I could look it up, but I'm in the middle of talking to you, so why would I do that? Now, one odd thing about spellcasting as the cleric, druid, and paladin is that they don't get to just prepare one new spell, take one off. It's an all or nothing. You keep them all or you reset them all. Even if you're changing one spell, you have to prepare it again. Your DM might be lenient with it, and that's totally fine. I'm just saying that's how the rules are. If you want to go more raw, that's how long it takes. It does take a lot of time. Hours as you get into high levels. But here's the thing. Usually it doesn't matter unless the schedule of the day hinges on, okay, we go up, we get out as fast as we can so we can go. If you're on a time crunch to get to somewhere, you're racing across the valley to get to the other side to find stop a ritual or something, you don't have time to change out your spells. But if you're doing normal adventuring where you wake up, lollygag around for a bit, talk to the local people, and then go out and find the adventure or the dungeon or whatever, in those cases, it really doesn't matter how much time it takes. So just say, all right, I guess I spend, 10, 20, 50 minutes praying to my God and preparing to serve his will or her will. All I ask is that you, the player, take a couple of minutes and look at the spells that you have taken. Because when you do get to combat, if you don't know the spells, your new spells that you've picked, it's going to slow the game down a lot, which is not a good thing. That's all for this video, but if you would like to learn how the wizarding version of spellcasting works, then click on this video over here when it becomes available, because it's going to come out after this one. Or if that's not to your fancy, then how about you check out this Unearthed Arcana review where I rant about how giving this spellcasting version to all other classes makes the wizard be really weak. And if you like this video, who am I kidding? Nobody's watching the videos at this point, so there's no reason to drag it out longer than is absolutely necessary.